Welcome to the library of Cursor Career Management Tools. This tool is related to the theme of networks, which aims to support you to develop professional relationships and networks so that you can plan and manage your career. The aim of this tool is to explain to you why emotional intelligence is important for your career success and to show you some simple techniques so that you can build your emotional intelligence. We will begin by defining what emotional intelligence is and telling you why it's important. Theorist Daniel Goleman describes emotional intelligence as the capacity for recognizing our own feelings and those of others, motivating ourselves and for managing emotions well in ourselves and in your relationships. As such, by developing our emotional intelligence, you will be better able to control your emotional response towards others and to show understanding and empathy with other people you encounter in everyday life. In a work environment or at a networking event, for example, it is important that you develop a sense of self-awareness and control over your emotions, as potential employers and recruitment professionals will look for these qualities in their employees. So why do employers look for employees with good emotional intelligence? Generally speaking, in order to go far in any career, people need to be able to handle criticism, manage rejection and show resilience. They need to keep their emotions in check and remain professional at all times. A good response to criticism or rejection shows a degree of self-awareness and control, which is a key quality that potential employers look for. In helping you to understand how you can develop your emotional intelligence, we will first tell you what emotional intelligence comprises. According to Daniel Goleman, emotional intelligence has 5 main elements, and these include 1. Self-awareness, 2. Self-regulation, 3. Internal motivation, 4. Empathy, and 5. Social skills. These 5 components of emotional intelligence fit into the 2 categories, namely our interpersonal skills, how we, and our interpersonal skills, how we interact with others. Now that you know the components of emotional intelligence, we will next show you some simple steps that you can use to practice and develop your emotional intelligence. While following this advice, remember that you won't see instant results. You will need to practice these techniques on a regular basis to improve your emotional intelligence long term. Step 1. Take time to observe how you feel. 2-3 times each day, take a moment and ask yourself, how are you feeling? List all of the emotions you feel at the moment and try to decipher why you're feeling this way. Do this for all positive and negative emotions that you feel at these moments. Step 2. Observe how you behave. When a certain emotion stirs in you, stop and take notice of how this emotion makes you feel and assess how this feeling has impacted on your day. This will help you to acknowledge and control your emotions in the future, because you will notice the impact that positive and negative emotions can have on your mood, on your relationships with others and on your daily routines in general. Step 3. Take responsibility for your feelings and behavior. Remember that nobody else makes us feel anything or react in a certain way. These are things which only we control ourselves. When we are annoyed, it is easy to lash out and say that the person we are lashing out at has made us feel that way and say those things. In order to develop emotional intelligence, it is important that we take responsibility for our feelings and behavior and stop blaming others. This is the only way we will ever be able to control our emotions. Step 4. Practice empathy. Empathy is about understanding why someone feels or behaves a certain way and communicating that understanding to them. It is a good idea to practice this on yourself first. Be kind to yourself. If you are experiencing an emotional response to something, give yourself the freedom to feel the emotions, and then ask yourself what has triggered this response. While practicing these steps on a regular basis will help you to develop your emotional intelligence over time. We also recommend that you explore other tools and resources online that will help you to identify your current level of emotional intelligence. For this, we recommend using tools and resources found on mintools.com. You can find more details on these tools, resources and self-assessment tests on the Cursor website. You have now reached the end of this resource, which has shown you why emotional intelligence is important for your career networking and how you can practice and develop your emotional intelligence further. To access more information or additional resources developed by the Cursor project, please visit the project website at https://cursorcareer.eu/